Hi, today I'm going to be bringing a message that I've entitled Amazing Grace. First, I want to say thank you to all those who have stayed with me through these many teachings, and I pray that you'll continue to share these messages with friends. Pass them on, circulate them any way you can. We want to get the Word of God out, and to do that we need your help. So if you'll keep sending it out and praying over us, we sure would appreciate it. Now, amazing grace. That word or phrase has been in my mind all day, so I decided, I'll just sit here and talk to you about it for a moment. Amazing that God would love me. Amazing that God would love any of us. But He does. No matter what we've done in the past, He loves us. So that part's amazing. But then the other part of that word phrase was grace. So I looked it up. I thought, let me just see what it says. And it says in the Greek, the word for grace is charis, which means favor, freely given or extended. So I went to several different website locations, and they all had a little variation, but they all came with a common thread, which was simply favor extended freely. No matter how they worked it around, it was favor. Don't we need favor every now and then, or often? I love it when I feel like there was favor there on my behalf. Well, that's what God did on your behalf and my behalf. He gave us favor. And it was freely extended. So there is no way to earn this. If somebody came in and they said, I'm going to give you a very expensive gift, maybe that somebody is the very person that I've been talking bad about. And I'm thinking, okay, what's the story? What is it? You know, when people call you all the time and they say, we want to let you know that you've won such and such. You just need to buy this, and this, and then you're going to get all of this. And no, it's a scam. I don't want it. I think sometimes we just can't simply swallow the fact that God has such an amazing grace that He has offered to us, that we so often can't rest just simply thinking, He loves me. No matter what I've done in the past, my Father will forgive me. If I'm serious about it and sincere and asking Him, He'll forgive me. Why? Because He's a God of amazing grace. He extends freely grace. Now, if I tried to give you this expensive gift, but you decided on your own that you would try to pay me for it, before receiving it, you would pay for it. Well, that's kind of like the old layaway plan. I grew up on that. The old layaway plan. Pick out what you want, take it to the counter, they write your name and everything down, and you pay a down payment. With that down payment, they'll hold that package back for you until that payment is fully paid out. And then you go, show your last payment, get your package. Well, God doesn't want our payments, because none of our payments would serve the purpose of paying for our salvation. In fact, it would just ruin everything He's tried to do. He has given us freely His Son's blood. And there is no price that would cheapen it. There is no price that we could ever pay for His Son's blood. But we We can't do any more than anyone else. We cannot buy our salvation. It's a gift. A gift, once we try to start working for it, becomes wages. It's no longer a gift. It's like that layaway plan. They didn't give it to me. I had to go pay for it. When Jesus died upon that cross, his Father had freely given him for us. No amount of working will ever pay that back. We have to receive it as a gift from the Father, freely extended, freely given. I think God knew that we would struggle with that. And so he had Paul write in Ephesians 2:8-9, "For by grace are you saved through faith, and that not of yourselves." It's the gift of God. In verse 9, "not of works, lest any man should boast." And then I always like to add this little thought at the end there. If it were to be done by works, who would decide when I have done enough to have earned salvation? Who wrote that rule? Because it's not in the Bible. So who wrote that rule? Who would decide that I have now paid enough money, or I have done enough good deeds to earn salvation, to earn my place in heaven? Who would decide that? It's not in the Bible. For by grace are you saved through faith, and that not of yourselves. In other words, you can't do this. It's a gift, not of works, lest any man should boast. Thank you for staying with me today. I pray that if you are seeking salvation, just ask Jesus into your heart. It's a free gift. You will never earn it, and he doesn't expect you to. He freely gives it. Then you just begin to live for him as a whole new creation in him. Keep watching, keep sharing, tell a friend. God bless you.